I'm in your face. I'm in all your faces, Hot Wheel homies. What's up? Mark McGillicuddy McHot Wheel the third. I don't know why I'm the third now, because I don't even know who the second is or the first. But I hope you guys are having a great day. I just got home from work. I ate dinner on the drive home because I wasn't driving. Kimber drove. But man, what a crazy day, but what a fun day. Eddie at Simple Customs made a spoof video of me, impersonated me, and that was hilarious, especially his train sound. He's like, because, you know, you guys listen to these podcasts, right? So you hear the train come by. And he's like, I don't even, you got to go watch his video because I don't even know what that was. It was like a giraffe being put down or something. It didn't sound like a train at all. But, and then Hewitt's sideswiped me with a video impersonating me as well that I did not see coming. And you have to check that out too, because there's a chainsaw in it. There's a chainsaw, there's fake teeth, there's a hammer, there's a poor Hot Wheel that was destroyed by a hammer. There's a lot going on in that video. It scared Rapinismo, but, you know, he scares easy, so, you know, that's besides the point. But anyways, guys, I'm really excited to, I bought some new podcast gear, new microphone, a mixer. There's some really big things coming for podcast soon. And it's not just me. It's basically a team of people. And kind of like Top Gear, but for podcasts and diecast. Just think of Top Gear, but for diecast. I keep saying podcast. It is a podcast, but there's going to be a video podcast. And, you know, I don't even know what I'm saying tonight, so I don't even know why you guys are listening to this. You should just turn it off now. And you're like, okay. But anyways, on a serious note, some big things are coming. It's exciting. I'm excited. And it'll be coming out soon. So when I get home, you know, from work, especially today, long day at work, had to hop on podcast and say what's up to my Hot Wheel homies. So what's up, Hot Wheel homies? But yeah, there's going to be like a much different aspect. It's going to be basically trailblazing for podcasting. There's, as far as I know, I'm pretty much the first real diecast podcast. There was one a couple years back for a short stint. And then there's a couple toy-related podcasts, but there's really not much for diecast out there. So yeah, there's going to be different styles. Like, we're all into different things, right? There's customizing. We're going to have, you know, stuff on customizing. And then, you know, obscure different diecasts. You know, we're not only into Hot Wheels. There's, you know, Mini GT, Tarmac, Johnny Lightning, Green Light. There's all kinds. There's Chinese Passats. And yeah, I'm excited to get some new gear. I mean, this mic that I have right now, I got it at Walmart. It's not bad, but if I laugh or sneeze into it, it definitely sounds like it's going to blow up. So yeah, we'll get some better audio equipment, you know, a little mixer, maybe some noises, some better noises, you know, than what I currently have, you know. So I was like, crowds like, yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, so just some better sound effects than, you know, fake crowd. We'll get some other stuff going on, but really enjoying it. Really excited. Got a couple people. I'm not going to give it all away. We're just going to put it out there, and you guys aren't going to know what hit you. You're not even going to see it coming. Well, you will a little bit. But, you know, it'd be nice to have some other people in here to talk so I don't get super winded like I do. I'm like, breaking your speakers. I'm your speakers. So, it'll be nice. Nice little change up. Talking all kinds of diecast, collecting, interviewing different people. Try to get some bigger names out there. Of course we're not about just having big people on the channel, like Gulliver, and his travels. That dude was big. That was a big dude. They had to tie him down with rope, like 500 sets. Anyways, yeah. So we'll have me being a clown, of course, talking about Hot Wheels and Datsuns and I don't know, Fast and Furious, whatever. So it'll be a lot of fun. But yeah, I always enjoy dialoguing with people more so than just talking to myself in the room. Like, hey, Mark, how you doing? Good. How are you? Good. It's just a lot better to dialogue with people than they can talk and then I can talk and then they can talk again. But yeah, I'm glad I inspired this. But there's always inspiration, from other people, from other podcasts. Like I said, Kimberly listens to a lot of podcasts. And I'm always like, I can do that. I'm listening to these guys. I can do that. I got a good voice. Hey, guys. Mark. Coming at you. Hot Wheels. Mark McHot Wheel. Coming at you. Tonight. I don't even know what day it is. Is it Thursday? Thursday night. And... But, I love all the positive feedback from you guys. You're at work or driving to work or whatever, and you need something to listen to. I don't know why you choose to listen to me, but it's only going to get better, guys. It's only going to get better. So I'm just here to, talk about our diecast life, our journey, kind of like a diecast get down, diecast breakdown, like a diecast hoedown. Except for there's not that much dancing, but there is dancing in my diecast get down video, so check that out on YouTube. Shameless plug. I think it's at the beginning of my page. But seriously, guys, you gotta go check out Hewitt's Hot Wheels. It's the funniest video I've seen in a long time, and I think it made a lot of people's days. That dude is funny, and I'm looking to get him on the podcast soon. I was texting him today, and he's like, oh, man, I don't like talking that much. I don't know, Mark. But I'll get him on here. Guys. You got to harass him a little bit. If you're on YouTube, if you follow James Hewitt's Hot Wheels, you got to harass him to get on my podcast, because we all want to hear him, and he's got some funny stories, great character, and we all love James. So... James, you gotta get on here. Come on, man. You just gotta get on here. Maybe you can do a rant or something. And whenever you do an impression of me, man, you make me sound like Elvis. So, James, we love you, buddy. So, I'm hoping everybody found some cool cars this week. I really haven't been hunting much lately, like I said in my last podcast. Holiday season. Money gets tight, and you gotta just ease up on the pocketbook sometimes, and just kind of go through what you got. I think we all reach those points where sometimes you need to slow down or step back, and kind of go through what you already have instead of just like buy. There's always new stuff. It's impossible to keep up. The cool thing about diecast, especially when you're doing like videos and you're doing podcasts or whatever, there's endless amounts of things to talk about or show people, but there's tons of stuff to talk about. And but there's also an endless amount of cars to buy, and it's exhausting sometimes. So that's an episode by itself. It's just buying diecast. Like, where does it end? It never ends. It's just like there's always something new out. And for people that like it all, like people that like JDM and domestic and all that stuff, you guys are in tough shape because you want to buy everything. And there's certain people out there that just like, I don't know, Chargers or Mustangs, or just specific models, or as I like to say, Pacific models. And it's a little easier for them because it's just like, that's all they're looking for. So it's makes it a little less expensive for them, because it gets kind of crazy expensive. But, it gets a little crazy sometimes. And, you got $25 box sets, and you got premiums and the 2-packs, which people are going crazy over, and no one can find those because they're just being ripped off the shelf. And then you got transporters that are like $15, $16. It all adds up pretty quick, so yeah, it's you need to find your breaking point sometimes when you just need to kind of like slow down a little bit and relax and just kind of go over what you have, organize things, maybe get rid of some things, give some things away, maybe trade, downsize, like I'm trying to do, and then just kind of reevaluate once you've done that on what's got to happen. Yeah, so that's my story right now. I really haven't found anything this week at all. I really haven't done much hunting, but like I said, I've been focusing on certain cars like Datsun 510s and buying them online, but I've also taken a break from that, because, yeah, it just gets really, really expensive. And then you get into stuff like David at Twice Diecast. Let me go ahead and open it. You're welcome. And he buys this Tarmac stuff and Mini GT and Chinese Passats. I mean, shipping gets expensive from China. And that dude spends a lot of money on diecast, I'm sure. So, and when I say that dude, I mean my homie. He's just not some just guy. He's the homie. So, he may have something to do with this new podcast. I don't know. Just throwing that out there. Maybe does, maybe doesn't. I don't know. What do you think, David? But yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. So, order some new gear, and that's not cheap. It's funny because recently, you guys probably saw, some drama about members, joining YouTube and paying for certain things or whatever, which is like, it's to each their own, If people want to pay to be a member, then do it. If you don't, then don't worry about it. Or if you don't want to subscribe to that person because they're doing that, then don't. I don't care. A lot of us don't care. Because we're not doing it for the money, but a little bit helps here and there, So spent a couple $100 on podcast gear today. I'm doing this because I enjoy it and I love giving you guys content to listen to. Am I getting paid for it? No. So yeah, if I can get a little, some money here and there, which isn't much, to pay for some gear that I need, so I don't have to spend hundreds or thousands of dollars of my own money all the time to put this stuff out. So, I did that today, and yeah, it ain't cheap, man. It ain't cheap. Gear ain't cheap. Electronics ain't cheap. I think people sometimes forget that, some of us, like people that are creators, whether it's a podcast or videos or modifying cars, we do this, when it comes to like collecting and stuff, that's its own thing. We collect no matter what. I'll collect Hot Wheels no matter if I have a channel or not. But when it comes to like podcasts, I'm doing this for you guys, as listeners. I'm not just doing it for myself. Just sitting in here talking to myself. I'm doing it for you guys. So, and a lot of these other creators are doing it for you guys. That's what keeps us going. We love entertaining people. It's a community. It's a family. So if people want to chip in some of their own money, a cup of coffee a month, to be a member on your channel, we appreciate that. It helps. Every little bit helps, So the people that are out there are just trolls that are complaining. So it's not even really worth talking about, So I know Pete made a video on it. Hewitt's, Eddie made a rant about it, which I love all those guys, So they can talk about it, but it's not even worth discussing because some YouTube creators aren't going to do it. They're not going to have memberships or whatever. And for the ones that I'm probably a member for about 4 channels, and then and a patron at least, or 2. So it's like I can afford to do that, and I really appreciate the content that comes out from those channels. So, Flying Valiant, Chuck over there, Derek, Jakarta, and then, gosh, I'm trying to remember the other one. And then I'm also patron on Jakarta too, because that guy's a madman, and he puts that stuff out. I think he deserves it. The amount of time and energy that goes into his customs and his video editing, and he always, responds to my comments and stuff or messages. It's pretty cool, man. The guy's got over 1 million subscribers, but he doesn't even. I was his second patron, which is crazy. So it's people love to take stuff for free. It's just there's so many takers out there, and I'm not saying that you guys are like that, because I know there's a smaller group of people that are listening to my podcast at this point, and I love each and every one of you guys. But I know you guys aren't takers. That it takes time and it takes money to do this kind of stuff. If you can, you're not even breaking even on it remotely, but if every little bit helps for people like Derek or I, or Flying Valiant, David, Twice Diecast. I don't think he's done a membership, but he might. I don't know. He's on the fence maybe. But yeah, I mean, for the whole members things, it's just I don't want to talk about it anymore, because it's so dumb, and it doesn't even need to be talked about. Anybody who's talking about it is just a troll, or if you're talking about badly about people behind their backs, it's just not cool. And when you become a public figure of some sorts, whether it's in diecast or whatever it be, you're always gonna have haters and people that are talking bad about you. But you guys know, you guys listen to my podcast, you guys listen to my interviews, my videos. I mean, you guys get a good sense of who I am. I'm not just some cheesy YouTube personality that's just trying to get clickbait, likes, subscribers. I really appreciate the community and the people who are loving and kind and donate to the charity stuff. And it's been really amazing being a part of this community. So I know you guys can all agree with that. But, like I've said many times, it's when people come to a channel like mine, or Hewitt's, or Pete's, or JDC, welcome back, or, anybody, Honest Diecast, it's a place to go to kind of relax and unwind and watch some cool stuff about Hot Wheels, not to get into any kind of drama. We all have enough of that at work, maybe at home. Money's tight, you're stressed out. Last thing we need is people just creating drama, and some of these trolls that just pop in, and pop out. They don't watch our videos, you or I's videos. Use guys, as Eddie would say. Use guys. Mark. Hey, Mark. I'm the Godfather. So, yeah, it's, if people like that want to come in and stir the pot, I'm not biting. I'm not going to bite. It's just, I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. I've been blessed enough to have some great subscribers. I love going through my comments. Like I think I've said before, usually when I post a video, I'm much less concerned about how many likes and how many views I have. I want to see the comments. I love responding to people. I love the more in-depth comments. I love if you guys give me some positive feedback. Of course, there's always going to be some negative stuff out there, but especially when you're finding a bunch of good cars, people just get so jealous about that kind of stuff. But I've always appreciated my subscribers that have been around since day one, that are, if I do a giveaway or if I find a bunch of cool cars, they're all like, oh, nice, congratulations, good for you, I'm proud of you, awesome, great finds. Everybody's super encouraging, and that's really rewarding, to have these nice people, people like Sean Carroll, Dane Self. I'm going to give a big shout out to Dane Self. I just sent him a BRE transporter and a couple other cars and maybe a Datsun Man diecast sticker. And he didn't even win a giveaway. And I'm not gonna say I'm just gonna send people cars randomly all the time, because I'm not. But Dane Self, he's everywhere. Like, he's always encouraging in my comments. He listens to these podcasts, which I'm sure he's listening right now. And I just felt like he deserved it, so I sent him some good stuff. And he appreciates it, and he said, I'm going to keep this forever, maybe give it to my kids, So, yeah, I appreciate people like Dane. There's so many names to list off, but that's just somebody that comes to mind because he's been so supportive of this podcast, and everybody has. But it's always funny to see he's always the only one that comments on the actual Spreaker comment section. The rest of the stuff just goes to YouTube. So if you guys don't understand, I think most of you do, but this is on Spreaker, Spotify, and different places, but it does post to YouTube. So that's where a lot of you use guys and gals hear it, is when it gets to YouTube. Another awesome thing is getting home from work, especially today, and having a package on my door from Mike's Mods and Customs. And he sent me some cars for kids, like a small box. And he donated, I think he said 2 72 count cases to some local places that need it for kids. And then he gave some money to, we gave, a few of us got together, I've mentioned this, and gave Nas a gift for the passing of his father. He's been struggling with that. So, like I've told you guys before, I really appreciate if you guys could go to his channel and show our brother some love. Can't imagine what he's going through. So just help lift his spirits, keep him in your prayers. And so he sent some money for that too, so I'll be doing a video on that too. I'll just go over, kind of what he sent and everything. But it's such an amazing community of diecast guys and gals. I'd like to see more women involved. Like I said, it's like probably less than 1% of subscribers on my channel. But I'd love to see more women get into diecast, because why not, There's just not enough of them. So, yeah, but, with this new podcast thing that's coming out, hopefully we'll be, getting a lot of new diecasters, reaching new avenues, bringing on people that can stretch to different avenues, like just car people. Because I think every car person is going to love, they're going to love diecast. If you give that to them, you may spark something inside of them, like I did with Honest Diecast, Derek, car guy. Sparked something inside of him that won't ever go out, diecast, and his love for diecast and customizing and the community. It's just, everybody's got something different to bring to the table, and I've been really proud of people lately, like Eddie, and for Bruce Z, for starting to post videos and to let people see who they are, to see their personality beyond a keyboard. I don't think you guys realized how awesome that is. If you're thinking about posting a video, do it. Do it tonight. Do it tomorrow. A short video, whatever. Start off small, because it's so cool to see that. To see Eddie, how hilarious he is. For Hewitt's when he started it. Whenever he posts videos, I'm stoked on it. He caught me off guard today, big time, with his funny video of an impersonation of me. I started it. So, I did a Hewitt's impersonation video quite a few months ago. And, man, I haven't laughed so hard in a long time. So, to have that kind of, brotherhood and family. And, like I said, there's some diecast women out there too. I wish there was more, but that can always change. So I'm excited to see what happens with that and see if, more women come aboard and start collecting diecast. We got Christina and Lena and some people out there that are awesome collectors. So yeah, I just you guys, if you come to this podcast, if you come to my channel, you're gonna get encouragement. Boom, encouragement. No matter if you like it or not, you're gonna get it, because I want people to get involved and like post videos and have fun with it, because it's fun. And don't worry about what people are gonna say, and leave your comments on. Let people comment, because that's exciting. Like, that's the first thing I do after I watch a video I like or a new video, is I want to comment on it. So make sure you turn your comments on too, because we all want to like the video. We want to write positive things. And if you get haters on your channel, we'll go after them. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about it. You got the Godfather Eddie that'll go after him. Okay. So yeah, don't worry about that. We'll take care of the haters, because they're out there. The trolls are out there. This is a positive community, and you say what you will, make fun of me if you call me Captain Positive, because I'm not. You catch me at work, I get stressed out. I'm not always positive. Life happens, right? We're all human. You get stressed about money, work, relationships, tragedies. Everybody's got to deal with that kind of stuff, and we know that diecast is amazing, but at the end of the day, they're just cars. They're not going with you. They're toys. But it's the relationships that you make with some of these people that you can share your passion, your hobby with, that makes it so exciting. And the joy of like finding those cars that you've been looking for a long time, or hunting for, the super treasure hunts, the treasure hunts. I know, Liver Diecast, Brandon Liver Diecast. Hey, Mark, I sure do appreciate you, man. Your channel's so good. I'm really enjoying these podcasts. He's got a good podcast voice. Got that southern draw. So you got people like Brandon that, like he likes to get all the treasure hunts. Of course, he likes to find super treasure hunts too, but we're not all savages like Derek and master hunters to where we just really got to have them all. I find them when I find them. Otherwise, I'm just kind of looking for Datsun 510s and JDM cars and stuff like that. I haven't even found that new Porsche, the green one, the GT3 RS. It hasn't even hit my area yet. Maybe it has, I don't know. But I was really excited to find that little Datsun Sunny truck. I found like 3 of those. I'm looking at one of them right now. It's looking at me. Just look at it, sir. It's a sick little truck. I want to have a Sunny in real life. But yeah, don't forget that this is a community of people that are here to support you, including myself. Don't be nasty. Don't be backbiting is what I call it. Don't be nasty with people. Everybody's got their own situation. Everybody's dealing with something you don't know about. Everybody's got their own drama. We all do. No one's perfect, so just be kind. You don't know what someone else is going through. We've got some diecasters out there that lost family members recently. That's tough. It's really tough. But we're here for you, so stay tuned, guys. I got some new gear coming. It's going to sound a little bit better. I'm not going to blow this mic up like I normally do. It's a cheaper mic. It's a good beginner's. It's got training wheels on it. So it's got little training wheels. You can hear them. See, listen. My training wheels. So yeah, I'm gonna keep this podcast kind of short. Gonna go veg out, watch some TV, catch up on some comments, check out some people's videos, that kind of stuff. So I hope you are all having a blessed week. We're almost to Friday. It's tomorrow, And I'm serious, guys. There's big things to come with these podcasts. I'm going to remain doing this podcast, but there's something really cool coming your way. So stay tuned. I'm not going to give too much away. But I love you guys. I'll see you in the next podcast. Take it easy. I'm in your face.